Hey everyone, Tom here. Welcome to the end of the month. That's right, the last week in October. Is it me, or is the holiday shopping season starting earlier and earlier every year? I mean, it's not even Halloween yet, but if you walked into a big box store, you'd swear it is almost Christmas. That being said, if the merchants are going to start moving holiday merchandise to the front of the store now, we need to be looking at holiday buying patterns now. Next to me is a calendar of both November and December. You see what looks familiar on the screen? Most of it is green, meaning that we find more stocks going up than going down. In fact, every square on that screen is either green. I have a couple of white squares. Some of those are closed holidays, and one yellow square, which still has more bulls than bears. Let's dig inside of this. I want to give you a couple of my holiday buying patterns that are starting right now. So let's take a look at the holiday season. What I did was I ran a scan around the Thanksgiving Day holiday, and I applied it to none other than the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So I mentioned this a lot. Why pick the needle when you can just basically trade the haystack? And trading something like the Dow, the S&P, or the QQQs is, in a sense, trading the haystack. We want to take the haystack bullish. Right now, we're showing something around a 7% return between now and the end of the year, mid-December 2025. And this is representative of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, or the ETF DIA. So if I were looking at the markets, a 7% move in DIA between now and the end of the year, I could buy DIA and puts it around 490. Or I could trade call options or call spreads and juice those returns. So for instance, this has not changed much, but the call option here, give or take, a December 19th 460 call on DIA is trading at around $15.55. Might be a little too much for your holiday stuffing. So if you're looking like me and you want something a little cheaper, how about a spread? Buy a lower strike, sell a higher strike. The 480, 490 call spread is right around $3 right now. That means it's $300 per contract spread. Now, the great thing about this is that if we do some simple math and we're buying the DIA 460 call, it's still going to cost me roughly 3% of my 6 to 7% move. However, if we buy the call spread is $3. It has a reward to risk ratio of better than 3-to-1, hitting our target of 490. So a couple other patterns I want to mention as we're quickly going through this end of the month, the end of October. Bitcoin holiday pattern starting now. What's that looking like, Tom? Well, what we do is we run our Bitcoin through our crypto calendar. And our crypto calendar is telling us right now that the 30 days that start now and run to the end of November are primarily bullish for Bitcoin. Add that on the top of the fact that Bitcoin has been hitting that 125K a couple of times, hit 126, then pull back again. Looks like it's making another run. Higher highs, higher lows, on the upswing, going into what's now a seasonal buy. Maybe we do finally blast through and see some daylight ahead of 126,000. All right, last one. What about gold? So we've seen gold making all-time highs. It is absolutely going parabolic. Is this the end, or is there a tail to happen with gold? Meaning a tailing to the upside. Well, we have a start date. We have a lot to talk about on gold. I could talk about physical gold. I could talk about gold ETFs like GLD. I could talk about gold stocks. But I want to do a deep dive with you on this, on hard assets and on digital assets. So my answer to you, for those of you wanting to know if gold's going to be going up the rest of the year, the answer is this. Join me. All right, join me next week. I have a QR code you can scan for my upcoming Speed Gold webinar. Right there, click on the QR code or point your phone at it, take a picture. That'll take you to a registration page. You'll get that. You'll get my latest report on gold and Speed Gold. But for the deep dive, come and join me. All right, absolutely free. And I'll be going over details on gold, gold ETFs, and gold stocks. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you then.